Ever felt like you're being manipulated? Or perhaps you've been in situations where you felt out of control, pushed around by other people's opinions or actions? Well, what if I told you there's a way to take back that power? Today, we're diving into 7 Stoic habits that will make you unshakable and in control. And the best part is, these habits can help you become someone who is impossible to manipulate. If you're tired of feeling influenced by outside forces, stick with me as we explore these life-changing practices. 1. Pause before reacting. Let's start with the first habit. Pausing before you react. How many times have you reacted impulsively in a situation only to regret it later? Maybe it was a heated argument or a stressful email at work. We've all been there. But here's the thing. Instant reactions steal your control. When you react impulsively, you're letting your emotions dictate the situation. Instead, the Stoics teach us to pause, just for a second or two before we respond. This pause gives you a moment to breathe, collect your thoughts, and choose a response that's intentional and measured. Think of it as hitting the reset button for your emotions. When you learn to master this, you'll find that you're able to stay in charge of the conversation, no matter how emotionally charged the situation might be. 2. Trust actions, not promises. Next, let's talk about trusting actions, not promises. It's so easy to get caught up in someone's words. We all know those people who make big promises but never follow through. They say, "I'll help you with that," or "I'll do this for you," but when the time comes, they disappear. Stoicism teaches us that actions speak louder than words. Words can be empty, but repeated actions reflect a person's true character. Think about it. How many times have you been disappointed by someone who said they'd help but never did? On the flip side, think about the people who do come through for you, time and time again. Those are the people who you can trust. The Stoics would say, judge people by their actions, not their promises. And the same goes for your own behavior. If you want to be someone others can trust, let your actions speak for you. 3. Set clear boundaries. The third habit is one of the most powerful, setting clear boundaries. Now, setting boundaries doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means being clear about what is and isn't acceptable to you. And here's the thing. You don't need to over-explain yourself. A firm no is often all you need to make your point. The Stoics teach that boundaries are essential for self-preservation. Without them, we can easily find ourselves being manipulated or taken advantage of. If someone repeatedly pushes you past your limits, don't waste time trying to justify yourself or explain why you feel the way you do. Simply say no when needed. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. Setting boundaries is your first line of defense against being controlled by others. The more you practice this, the easier it will become to take control of your life, and no one will be able to manipulate you. 4. Detach from outcomes. Here's a powerful one. Detach from outcomes. What do I mean by this? It's all about letting go of the attachment to specific results. When you tie your happiness or sense of success to a particular outcome, you give others the power to control your emotions. Whether it's a project at work, a personal goal, or a relationship, if you become overly attached to the outcome, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. The Stoics teach us that we can control our actions, but we cannot control the results. When we detach ourselves from outcomes, we gain freedom. If you're not emotionally invested in a specific result, no one can use that result to manipulate or pressure you. The beauty of this is that it gives you peace of mind and makes you far less vulnerable to the whims of others. 5. Regulate your emotions daily. The fifth habit is about regulating your emotions daily. A calm mind is an invulnerable mind. When you can regulate your emotions, no one can unsettle you. Stoicism teaches us that emotional control is one of the most important skills to cultivate. If you're constantly reacting to situations with stress, anger, or fear, you're giving away your power. But when you learn to stay calm and composed, you become untouchable. One simple way to practice emotional regulation is through mindfulness or meditation. Even just a few minutes of deep breathing each day can help you stay centered. When you can keep your emotions in check, you'll find that no one can manipulate or control you. 6. Embrace discomfort and face it head on. Discomfort is inevitable. But here's the thing. Stoics don't avoid discomfort. They embrace it. Most people avoid discomfort at all costs. They shy away from challenges, difficult conversations, or situations that push them out of their comfort zones. But the Stoics knew that growth comes from facing discomfort directly. When you're able to confront difficulties without hesitation, you become mentally tough and emotionally strong. So, the next time you feel discomfort, don't run from it. Face it head on. The more you do this, the more unstoppable you become. It's this kind of resilience that makes you impossible to manipulate. Life won't always be easy, but by embracing discomfort, you'll be ready for whatever comes your way. 7. Walk away when respect is gone. And finally, we reach the last habit. Walk away when respect is gone. Respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship, whether personal or professional. But what happens when that respect fades? The Stoics teach us that silence and decisiveness are often the best responses when respect is no longer there. If someone disrespects you repeatedly, don't engage in endless arguments or justifications. Simply walk away. There's no need to explain yourself or try to make them understand. The moment you choose to walk away, you take back your power. This is a powerful way to protect yourself from manipulation and unnecessary drama. If you master these 7 Stoic habits, you will become unmovable, unshakable, and in complete control of your life. Ready to take control of your own destiny? If you're ready to start living by Stoic principles and achieve true emotional freedom, hit that follow button for more Stoic wisdom that will keep you strong and free.